With great love and respect in my heart, I welcome you to this beautiful Sunday morning from Upasana. We are all on a spiritual path, seeking, practicing, and living our life. As long as we are in this human body, ups and downs are bound to happen. Ups and downs are bound to happen. We do not engage in spiritual practice to solve a problem. Usually people do. There is a little difficulty. They run to the temple, they run to Babaji, they run to their guru, whatever. The truth is, the strength to go through it is within us. It is that strength that's cultivated through our spiritual practice. Spiritual practice is not about just bliss. There will be challenges, and sometimes people go to a temple, they go to a church, they do a practice, they pray, they do all rituals, and if things doesn't go right, they lose faith, they lose trust. If our practice and our prayers are only limited to exchange of this kind, we are really shortchanging ourselves. Spiritual practice is not an exchange. May our prayers not be an exchange with the higher power. If we really have to ask anything from our spiritual life, may we only ask for one thing, and that is, may I be given the strength to go through whatever may come my way. And there comes a time you don't even have to ask, you know it. You know it. Whatever is awaiting, you can either live in fear. What will happen if that happens? I see people living in fear. Although the thing has not happened, but we make it real for ourselves just imagining it. If we have to imagine, why not imagine good thing? If we have to imagine good things. Worst of our fears come, and we go through it. We all have had those moments in our life. We all have had, and here we are. We have gone through it. It was hard, but not impossible. Not impossible. If we have a practice, spiritual practice, or we pray, or we go to regular to a temple or place of worship, or we do that in our own home, there is an expectation that my life will be good. All the obstacles will be removed. It's okay to have a carrot hanging. That gives us encouragement, inspiration. But we have to go beyond the carrot. In the beginning, the carrot is helpful. It gives us a reason. But there comes a time that we don't need the carrot. It becomes a part of my life. The truth is, as we walk on the spiritual path, we have to come out of our comfort zone. Without coming out of that comfort zone, real growth is very little. If we are only limiting our practice to stay in our comfort zone, just to feel good, just to feel, have a little consolation, just to, we are limiting it. If you are with a guru, guru always challenges you to stretch your boundaries. You are always asked to stretch your boundaries, not stay in your comfort zone. And in that moment, some growth happens. While stretching their boundaries, some people run, start digging another hole somewhere, and some people go through it, and the growth that has happened in it within becomes more apparent later on. When I was living with my guru, Baba always created the situation where you did not stay in your comfort zone. It was hard in that moment. Even it looked impossible. The option was, there were two options. Either go through it, do it, or don't. What I learned, if the guru has asked of you something, look at yourself. The comfort zone of our comfort zone will resist, will give all kinds of excuses. It's impossible, it can't be done, it's not done in this way. It will try to justify not going through it. What I learned over and over and over again, that you take the first step in that direction. Just even first, make a little effort. Something happens. It is said, you turn towards me, I will take 10 steps towards you. It's our resistance to taking that step in that direction that is shown by the guru. It's the resistance that we like to stay in our comfort zone. But when we decide to turn around and take a step in the other direction, all that energy that's holding me back becomes available as a wind behind the sail. Things that look impossible become possible. And this I'm speaking from my own experience. There are stories in the book Oasis of Stillness, if you have read that book. There are many instances. When I was living with Sarkar Baba, my guru in New York City, he'll put us through all these kind of challenges, ask for impossible things. And that was the time of our sadhana, our learning. It is said, Raja, Yogi, Agni, Jal, inse sada raho hoshiyar. When in the company of a king, a yogi, fire, and water, always stay on your toes. Never be too comfortable. You never know what they will ask of you. They all make you feel good. Fire gives you warmth. Water is, you can go and bathe and surfboard or whatever. But always stay alert. Never get too comfortable. The moment you are comfortable, something will get pulled off. If you are in company of a yogi, you never know what the yogi is going to ask. And if you are going to staying in your comfort zone is your goal, then you'll be challenged. It's a lot easier to have something out here that you can pray from a distance and go home feeling good. But if you come closer to the yogi, it's much more challenging than being at a distance. And in that challenge, some growth, real growth happens. It's the fire that you can cook your food with or you could burn your house with. When I had I was going through my journey, I was with Baba for a long, long, long time. Baba didn't ask me anything, but he said, if you want to walk on this path, then walk away from all you have created. A day before he kept telling me, go, make more money. Make this you could do to increase your business. You could, Baba will just say those things. But one day he said, well, walk away. That walking away was not because Baba had asked me to. The walk, that desire was in me to experience something new about my life. I was in a perfect comfort zone. I had built my house and I had business was going good. All the employees, they knew exactly what to do. Manager ran. I was not really needed. I was in a perfect comfort zone. But there was a hunger inside. There is something more to life. I could have easily stayed in that comfort zone and continued building it bigger and bigger. But I knew a little boy coming from a village had experienced all this, and there was no end to that. Something in me was satisfied that yes, I could do more, but it doesn't really give me anything. So the hunger was in there, and the Guru gave a little suggestion. And it was not a new suggestion, this was a suggestion for everybody that on the spiritual world. Coming out of that comfort zone, I left one home and I look back today, my family is so big all over the world. Here you are. Had I looked at moment in a small way, it would not have been possible. Coming out of my comfort zone gave meaning to my life. I'm not saying to everybody here that you walk away from whatever. I'm just saying that wherever your comfort zone is, don't take it to be that that's where I put all my energy to protect it. Give yourself a little challenge here and there, a situation in life that is very challenging. Some relationship with your parents or your relatives or somebody close. You are in the comfort zone of your ego. That if I do this, then they will do this, and they don't deserve it. Put yourself a little bit out of your comfort zone. What's the worst thing that could happen? Your ego may get a little humiliated, but if not, something greater is waiting. If we're always just thinking about me and mine and my comfort zone and my way of thinking, that's very limiting. Devotion to the Guru, devotion to that which is higher in me, requires me to come out of my comfort zone. Just meditating with our eyes closed in one spot is not meditation. We had a bear here. It sat on one branch. We could see he's sitting right there. He sat on that branch all day. And all the people who are here on retreat, I said, look, he's done a lot more meditation than we have. He was able to sit in one spot. And probably he wasn't even thinking anything. He was just there. If he had to think of anything, probably he was thinking of the plum tree that he could see from there. So just sitting with our eyes closed and feeling bliss is not spiritual work, is not meditation. How I think, how I conduct myself in the world. I challenge my comfort zone gracefully, not with agitation, very gracefully, very silently. You stretch yourself a little bit. And if it's too hot, take a step back. But we never give up stretching the boundaries of our comfort zone in all different situations. And this is also a spiritual practice. You may not like somebody. You have created this, okay, I don't like that person, I stay away from that, and that maintains my peace. Okay, that's fine. But don't just stay there. Make little efforts. Sometime when you are a little more connected with your Shakti. Know that here I am going to just do this and let's see if I come out of your comfort zone. Make a little effort. Go as far as it's a little more than the being in your comfort zone. If it's too hard, I'm not asking you to jump in the fire. Take a step back. Today's satsang is all about your comfort zone and coming out of it gracefully, keeping an eye. Each one of us can look at our life and see where I need to work. Guru Purnima is coming, the month of the Guru, July, month of July. It's a wonderful month to look at something in me and dedicate that month to work on that limitation and be prepared to come out of your comfort zone. We have had a wonderful retreat here, and now we have to move on to some other things. But I just wanted to greet you from Upasana and send my love and blessings to you. Thank you all for being here.